Today we have Rabih Saker from Sobha Realty. Hello Rabih.
Hi,
Welcome.
thank you.
Ramadan Kareem.
Ramadan Kareem.
So today we're going to have a friendly conversation about the real estate market and Sobha as well.
Sure.
For sure. Sobha is known for controlling the entire development process. How does vertical integration translate into long-term value for investors?
To be very honest with you, the thing that differentiates Sobha from any other developer in the market is that we do everything in a vertical or backward integrated kind of business model. That means that we do everything in-house. So we're more than 66,000 employees in Dubai for Sobha Realty, from engineering to craftsmanship to sales to architecture, plus having the factories that pre-makes our facades and our furniture, the bathrooms and kitchens and the cabinets and the closets, helps us in delivering the quality that we want or the standard that we usually deliver and we shine for in the market,
Yes.
manner of controlling the cost.
Yes.
And at the same time, we're very well known for delivering earlier. Reason behind that is that we control everything on site. Our factories are making or pre-making all of our materials before, kind of control everything from foundations to keys. This helps us retaining the quality, retaining the reputation, delivering on time, and that's what really matters for whether investors or end users nowadays.
Yes,
you
of
want to
course.
have your apartment on time, or villa or whatever you bought, and at the same time you want to really have something which is on a high standard that you've paid. So that's what actually makes us different in the market, and that's the real help or the real support that
Yes.
we got from our company to sell that good and that big.
How do you ensure your projects remain competitive 5 or 10 years after handover?
Post-handover services are very important. Part of our backward integrated kind of business model is that also the post-handover services are from our employees. For
Yes.
example, the maintenance team is Sobha employees. We don't
All right.
sublet. We don't
Yes.
give it to another company.
Which ensures you always keep the quality intact as well for the investors who
So
have
basically,
invested with you.
I'll give you a very small example.
Yes.
If you live in one of Sobha's properties, you don't really need to call the maintenance team, my pipe is leaking, my AC is broken, etc. We have something which we call default management system. Anything that happens in the building, they get an alert, they come and fix it on their own. You don't even need to call them to come and fix. So that's part where we maintain our projects, our developments. And the other part is the community services as well. And that's part of why our service charges are lower. So landscaping team is Sobha's employees, maintenance team is Sobha's employees. All of them are under Sobha's umbrellas, so we control that as well. That's the reason we maintain our communities the way they are, the
Yes.
landscaping, the maintenance, everything. And that sustains not only our clients and helps them maintain their properties, but also it really gives them comfortability to ask for more rentals. Because
course.
today, as a tenant, I don't mind paying you extra 1 to 2% on the property if you're saving me the hassle.
Of course,
Exactly.
definitely. I mean, every time a developer provides a service, it helps the investor want to invest with them more.
100%
And
because he's
especially
saving
the
money.
post-sale services. They don't need to worry whether they're an investor or an end user about fixing anything in their apartment
100%.
or their property, or even the service charges, which is in a reasonable cost,
Exactly.
is also due to the fact that Sobha has everything in-house.
Yeah, one thing that I realized lately, people who are investing are people who has a lot of money, for example. I'm a millionaire. I don't want my agent or my tenant to call me every now and then. I need an NOC, you need to
Yes.
send an email, I need to fix this, I need to fix that. If I have everything in-house as a developer, I'm saving the hassle to my investor and I'm giving him the confidence to invest with me again.
And are luxury buyers in Dubai becoming more selective in the current market with reference to Sobha?
I think we all can agree on that.
Yes.
Being selective, definitely, for several reasons. One of them is the amount of projects being offered in the market is making the client selective, as in which one is the best. Being selective does not mean that you need to pick up the best project in the market. You need to pick the best project for you, your intention or the purpose behind this investment. And that's how you become selective. And then you select or maybe narrow down 3 to 4 projects and see which one fits you the more. But of course, investors are being selective in terms of which developer gives me the best payment plan, which developer delivers me on time, which developer has the kind of locations I'm looking for, the returns I'm looking for, the reputation. I mean, if we have these many developers in the market, I want to have what I'm looking for. Someone who delivers on time, someone who delivers the best quality, gives me all the services I need, the flexible payment plan I want. All of these are making the clients nowadays very selective, but selective in a good way, in a healthy way, to pick up the best for them. And of course, with the help of you guys as
This
agents.
is where, yes, definitely.
This is where you guys come, I believe.
For sure. I believe this is where good property consultants in the market, because there are many,
100%.
actually consult the client at hand, whether an investor or an end user, with where is the best property for their need. Given that there's so many developers in the market, there's also so many property consultants and agents in the market. And not
100%.
everyone is actually wary of everything that's in the market and how to suggest the best option for their clients.
100%.
Yes.
I mean, you don't want someone to sell you for the sake of selling you and making money out of you. You want someone who actually wants to sell you and wants to make money with you.
Yes, and will provide the post-sale service just as you do in order to maintain that client over the long run.
Example of rentals and like reselling and all of that.
Yes.
So you need to know, you need to be selective on who you pick as well. In terms of who's handling your property later on, you don't want someone to sell you the property now and in 4 or 5 months you need something and he's not available to help you. He doesn't know how to sell it. He doesn't know how to rent it.
Those are just, well, it's not really hit and run, but it's sort of like this, just sell and then disappear.
Just sell and disappear,
yes, exactly.
to make money, and that's it.
100%.
The relationship also between the agents, I mean the brokers and the developer, is very important. If you guys don't have the best team in the developer to support you in getting the best units for your client, in guiding you which project is good, which project is better for the client, getting you the approvals needed, maybe deviation in payment plans, maybe say some offers, flexibilities. You need the best team available to support you in that, to get you the best service for your client.
Agreed. I think it's everything together.
It's a cycle, it's a whole cycle.
What investor profile dominates Sobha's sales today? End users, international investors, or portfolio investors, do you think?
All of them.
All of them, yes.
Everyone buys from Sobha.
Of course.
Investors buy from Sobha because they want to generate high return on investment.
Yes.
And since we said that Sobha provides a lot of services and good quality, so a lot of our investors are making high return on investment percentages.
Agreed.
And also investors want to make money while exiting the project. Sobha has proven track record of capital appreciation in a lot of projects. So we covered the investor part. End users, again, the end user looks for premium locations, good quality, good services. So you're providing all of that.
Community, which you do have in all your projects.
100%. I think we're going to speak about that in a couple of minutes.
Definitely.
But yeah, so end users are also the same. So I think all of them, even portfolio owners, portfolio builders are people who buys from several developers. And I think out of my experience, portfolio builders are people who looks at the top 5. 100%. And Sobha is one of the top 5. All of them is the answer.
And what rental yields are investors realistically achieving in Sobha communities today?
If the question is an average, the usual or the average return on investment in Dubai nowadays, not only in Sobha, is from anywhere between 7 to 11, realistically speaking. With Sobha, because of everything we said, I think most of our clients are hitting gross of 10, netting at 9 to 8.5%, because our service charges are very low, given that we provide all these services in-house. So I think the realistic answer for this is somewhere around 8 to 10. Depends on what unit you bought, because it also narrows down not only with what your needs are, with after picking the, let's say, tower, picking which unit is the best unit in the tower. Mid or high floor, for example, good view, back view, price per square foot really matters.
Yes.
So the variation between 8 to 10 is how good your unit. The average, I would say, is around 8 to 10% easily. Achievable with Sobha easily.
I believe as well, because Sobha provides all these services and these communities, it does actually put them at a competitive advantage in comparison to other developers, let's say, in the area or in the community that they have built in.
Definitely.
And it also allows the investor whether they're looking for high ROI or capital gain throughout the time, to actually make a good rental yield within the time that they have it for the investment,
Exactly.
to price it at a better price point than others in the market.
100%.
For
100%.
sure.
There's something that I want to tell you. As we mentioned,
Yes.
when I'm an investor who does not receive too many calls for, again, services or whatever it is, I feel confident asking for another 20, 30,000, 50,000 on my rent. Because when the rent agent is asking me, why are you asking this much? Or when the tenant is actually asking me, why are you charging me that much? I'd be confident telling him, listen, I'm charging you this much, but I'm not giving you a house which leaks every time, which
Definitely.
needs a lot of maintenance. I'm giving you a convenient location. I'm giving you a community with a lot of facilities and amenities, and I'm giving you the best quality available in the market. They can ask for more rent.
What unlocks priority inventory or early allocation for brokerage partners?
Credit cards.
Credit cards.
I mean, it's first come, first serve. Whoever
Yes, for
pays
sure.
earlier. Of course, it really matters which team are you working with, but Sobha in general supports all of their agents. I
Yes.
can't tell you that a team can get you this unit and another team cannot. It doesn't work this way. We work on first come, first serve
Yes.
basis. Whoever pays earlier gets the allocation earlier. But the good part about Sobha is that we try to accommodate everyone.
Yes.
So in case we launch a tower and we release, let's say, 50 floors out of it, and we see a lot of demand and people still has more EOIs, we release another 10, 15, 20, etc. We work on phases basis, but we try to accommodate everyone. But the main part is first come, first serve basis,
Yes.
which is basically whoever pays money earlier gets
For
earlier.
sure. And I believe the support of Sobha to brokerages actually helps guarantee their clients at least a unit, you know. Of
100%.
course, first come, first basis comes on every launch, we can say, in
On
the
every
market.
launch.
But it's good that Sobha actually treats everyone the same and there's no priority over
100%. And
someone
we
else.
don't have allocations based on brokers and performing
Yes.
brokers versus not performing brokers. To be very honest with you, the best thing about Sobha is that they treat even their teams fairly in this.
Yeah.
Whoever has money earlier gets the allocation earlier, and it's only fair for everyone.
Of course.
Because as a team, if I have the money earlier and you're supporting another team, how will I sell?
Yes,
And it's the same
definitely.
for the brokers. So the really good part that I found out while transitioning from another developer to Sobha was that I didn't have to worry about the unit. And I simply tell my agents that I need to be very clear with you. If you don't get me the money now from the client, he's not going to get a unit. And I think that's how mainly most of the top 10 developers are working nowadays.
Definitely. Agreed. Looking ahead, do you believe today's prices will look attractive in the next 2 or 3 years?
To be very honest with you, I'm tired of this question.
Yes.
Because we've been asked this in 2020 when COVID started. We've been asked this several times since I joined real estate in Dubai for many years now. Every year, most of the people tells me, oh, this year the market is going to correct. This year it's a crash, it's a bubble, etc. And all I've seen was a line like this.
Yes.
And if you compare Dubai to any major city in the world, price per square foot as an average is still lower. When you ask me, let's say in Monaco, I need to spend €1 million to buy a 1-bedroom apartment in a premium location. You give me €1 million in Dubai, I'll give you a 4-bedroom townhouse today.
Yes.
So comparing, and it's
What they can get
half an
for
hour
it.
drive from wherever you want.
Yes.
So the value for money that you find in Dubai is still way better than major cities. I'm not talking about cities that are not performing well like Dubai, but I can compare Dubai with Monaco, with Singapore, with so many good places, and we're still underrated. So I believe not only for the next 2 to 3 years, I still believe that we're underrated and underpriced from now till the next 10 years easily.
And luxury communities today compete heavily on lifestyle. Which features inside Sobha master communities such as lagoons, green spaces, or schools are proving the most important for buyers?
All of the above.
Yes.
The good part about building communities in Sobha is that they try to build a city inside the city. So when you look at any of our communities, our latest project, Sobha Sanctuary, for example, we're building a whole city that has 2 schools, a hospital, a mall, a wellness center, lagoons, parks, clubhouses, and a lot of amenities inside the clusters of townhouses and the buildings. For me as a family, for example, what do I need next to me? I need clubhouses and kids play areas. I need schools. I need a hospital next to me. I need a clinic, wellness center. All of them plays a big role. Whether you're someone who bought and you're renting it out, the family wants to have everything next to them. Whether you're someone who works from home, you need green spaces, you need places to, like retail shops, cafes, restaurants next to you. All of this plays a big role in the whole community getting appreciated.
Of course.
So you're providing all the services in the same place. They don't wanna leave the community to go get get anything.
Yes.
What would you need more than what they are providing you? So all of them plays a very big role, not only in helping our people living in the community, but for the investors to demand higher premium, for tenants, for everyone.
In communities like Heartland, how do you ensure property values remain strong in 5 to 10 years after handover, not just during the launch phase?
We're trying to make it a fully backward integrated company.
Yes.
So we also provide the services of renting and selling out, and we make sure that the standard that we delivered maintains the same from 5 to 10 years after the handover, where the client can actually demand higher.
Yes.
But part of it also is that we pick premium locations that are underdeveloped, but at the same time has higher potential of growing. As in, we pick the locations that are not really sand completely, but at the same time
semi-developed, let's say.
Semi-developed,
For
exactly.
sure.
So it still has a future of growing year on year.
Yes, of course. And I believe investors or end users, once they do take that investment into consideration and they invest, let's say today, in 2-3 years when the project is realistically about to be handed over, given the prime location, we will see that capital appreciation automatically
100%.
Within that time, because also the area will be developed as well, even more with other developers and other things nearby.
Yeah, the whole area grows together.
Yes,
exactly.
100% agreed. Thank you so much, Rabih.
No problem.
Thank
you. It was
you.
a pleasure. Thank you so much
Pleasure
for
was
having
all
me.
ours. Thank you to all our investors. Stay tuned for what's to come from Regal Real Estate.